Hi, welcome to my kitchen. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So since it's quarantine season and I'm bored out of my freaking mind, I thought it would be fun to try and get my splits in 1 week. Yes, 1 week. Why, you ask? I have no idea. Truth is, I've always been pretty flexible, but I've never actually been able to do the splits, and since all my exams are canceled, I thought it would be the perfect time to try it out and get my splits in 1 week. So I'll be stretching every day of the week, and I actually have my set of stretches ready, but I don't actually know what they're called, so I just wrote down the descriptions. I've also been working out a lot more lately, so I'll just be doing my stretches after the workout, so my muscles will already be warmed up. If you're new here, feel free to click that subscribe button, and without further ado, let's get bendy. Why did I do that? Okay, so day 1 was actually not that bad. I started off by pedaling it out in downward facing dog. It's a great exercise to warm up your muscles and stretch out your calves. Then bring one leg up and step into a nice low lunge. Feel free to lower your knee, but if you want to be extra like me, then bring your elbows onto the floor. Next, go into your lunging hip flexor stretch and rock back and forth. If you lose your balance like I did, don't worry, your balance will improve over time. Transition into your half splits. Repeat the same stretches on the other side like I'm doing right here. And next we're moving on to our butterfly stretch. Bend forward to height your cleavage, and then I spread my legs wide because I'm standing like that. And you can see here the variations I did. Next, we're moving into a pigeon pose, aka the king of hip openers, and also a very nice way to put your butt on display. Grab your foot to get that extra stretch and switch over to the other side. Now, I usually like to bend forward because I'm lazy and somehow it's pretty comfortable, but do whatever you want here. Next, we're transitioning into a hamstring stretch. I honestly to this day still have no idea what it's called, but it works wonders, trust me. If you don't get as far as I do, don't worry, you can take it at your own pace. Move into this V-sit type of stretch. Okay, so it's finally time to get into our splits. As you can see here, my before is already pretty decent. I mean, let's be honest, otherwise I wouldn't have had the confidence to do this in 1 week. Make sure to not go down too low or push yourself too hard, as that may lead to injuries. Now switch to the other side. As you can see here, my right splits aren't as good as my left splits, but maybe that'll change over time. Finish it off by hugging your knees to relax your muscles, and that's it. Day 2. I started off by doing some jumping jacks to warm up my muscles, and then of course I got distracted and started dancing to lo-fi hip-hop. I just repeated the same stretches from yesterday, so there's nothing new to it. And now it's time to get into the splits. As you can see here, I made visible progress. My legs are already much lower to the ground. My right side, however, was hurting pretty bad, as you can probably already tell by the look on my face. Moving on to day 3, my sister and I had already done our workouts, and this is me being dead after.
We just did workouts? This is not okay. It's not wet. Here's not wet. And here?
Okay, let's get him, guys. My muscles were already pretty sore from the previous days of stretching, but still I did my best. And I actually got pretty far. Moving on to day 4, I was watching 16 Candles while stretching, and I don't know why, but that movie is so good. Even though it has a pretty weak storyline, I just love the 80s vibe and the way the script is written. Day 5. I watched the rest of 16 Candles while stretching because for some reason I didn't finish it the other day. I had my dog lying next to me and it was very hard not to give in to the temptation of petting him, which I eventually did when he ambushed me.
You're showing your butt to the camera. You look at.
As for the splits, I was so close. I mean, look how close I was. On day 6, my muscles were hurting pretty bad because I hadn't taken any rest days, which, looking back at this challenge, I really should have done. Of course, since it only lasted 1 week, it wasn't that terrible to go without breaks, but I do recommend implementing at least a few rest days, especially if you're a beginner.
I just finished stretching. I didn't do my right side, however, because I noticed that as I was stretching, my hamstring was starting to hurt. So I just took a break from that. I don't think I'm gonna get my right splits anyways. Yeah, I'm still rooting for the left side though.
And finally, we've come to day 7. Here I was stretching for the last time, thank God. But sadly, I did not get my full splits. I tried really hard, but in the end, fate had other plans. Just kidding. After a week of stretching, I finally got my splits, and I cannot express how happy I am because, man, I've been wanting to do this for a long time. Here I'm proudly showing my mom, and she started questioning giving birth to me, but luckily my stepdad was impressed. So that was the end of this challenge. I hope you didn't get muscle cramps watching this, and if you're feeling extra bored this quarantine, I dare you to try this out. But again, do it at your own pace. Like and subscribe for more content, and see y'all next time. Bye!